Yeah, so Kirsten just told us that defensively she thought that the communication could have been improved on just between you guys in the zone. How do you think you guys could improve defensively? They were scoring at 3-point range um, early in the first half, and then they had some success inside throughout the game. So.
Yeah, I mean, of course, communication can always be, better. I agree with Kristen on that point. Louisville's just good. I mean, they're not ranked 5 in the country for no reason. So they exploit things in a defense that most teams probably won't do, and that's what makes them Louisville, and that's what makes them good. So a lot of the layups they were getting, a lot of the threes they were getting, that's just what they do. They do it against everyone. So we have to be able to make that fix on the fly. But they're an offense that's going to make defenses not look so great, and that's why they're ranked 5 in the country.
And so for you and some of the other players that are at that back part of the zone, trying to close out on 3-pointers, what's kind of your strategy, and how do you think that that could also be improved just to make sure that there's a hand in their face every time they're trying to shoot the ball?
Yeah, I mean, Louisville's a pick your poison team, so you close out on a shooter in the corner and they throw it to Emily, they throw it to Emily or Cochran in the post play, and now Alasia has to guard a big in there. So. I mean, it's just one of those offenses, one of those powerhouse offenses where anywhere you go, you're probably not in the right spot. You have to pick one person to trade him off for another big-time offensive player. So it's just one of those things. And I think in terms of effort, we did the best we could.
All right, next question will go to Alex Torino. Just a reminder, if you have questions for Naje, please use the raise hand feature.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of just touched on this a little bit where you talk about, Louisville shooting. That's just something they do. So early in the game, you guys, were able to kind of match that. So what do you think, was going well with that and something that didn't really translate over in the second half?
I mean, it obviously wasn't our best shooting game in terms of in totality, and for the 5 of us, people under their averages, and it wasn't Tisha's best scoring night, Chrissy's best scoring night, even Alasia's not their best scoring night. So, I mean, in terms of scoring, we need all 5. We need even 6, 7 if we can. And Louisville, they just have so many weapons, and the scoring is so spread out for them. And yeah, we were matching baskets, but you can't match baskets with the number 5 team in the country for too long, and the final score showed us that.
All right, I don't see any more raised hands for Naje, so I'll give you guys like 10 more seconds, and if not, we will wrap this up. Back to Alex.
Yeah, I guess what was just, during that stretch where you guys kind of were matching their field goal percentage and matching their production, what was working with you and Kristen specifically? You guys got on some good runs, especially in the second quarter.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a confidence thing, remembering that you belong, and and you have to feel it and feed your own energy at a point. We weren't moving the ball the way we normally do. We weren't playing the way we normally do, and a lot to that is to credit Louisville's defense, of course. But however, it was just a level of confidence that I think Chris and I are playing with in moments, and but it's not enough. It wasn't enough.